dit dit da da dit 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 da 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 dit 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 da dit dit da. Ta-da! Episode 6 in Morse code. I don't really have a rhyme or reason for it. I just think it's cool. I learned the international radio alphabet, and that was easier than I expected. Then I thought, okay, well, how about Morse code? I made a reference chart, like I do, and every so often I'll just like, oh, here's a word, and I'll just look at it and practice and go through it. There are these weird mnemonic devices. Letter V is really easy because you can just remember victory, you know, like World War II and da-da-da-da. That's the Morse code for that. And actually, even in the international radio alphabet, V is for victor. Da-da-da-da. It's a good one. It's my favorite one. But then the letter F. Did she like it? Wait a minute. Okay, but that phrase emphasizes like it L. But L is did she like it? Which would be more politically correct, but is not how you remember that, because did she like it? The Morse code for L. It's like, wait a minute. L, did she like it? No, that's F. It goes in circles in my head. So you see what I'm saying? Not all mnemonic devices are really very helpful. But V is easy. Da-da-da-da. The spring cleaning I did, yeah. I'm really not the best at before pictures. I always forget until I'm in the middle of something or just finished it. Picture, if you will, your average shed full of stuff, no walking space, right? Because sheds, that's what they do. Then I cleaned it out. This is it. Started projects. None of this is active. Out of sight, out of mind. Finish one thing at a time, get it over there. And then I filed my fabric. It had to be done. Even my cardboard is organized. Get a lot of those corrugations. I open this cupboard and it's like, oh, boom, it's all right there, right in front of me. Paint and all of the brushes is in one place. I made myself little dividers. All of the sewing stuff is in another. Magic! And I have tension rods for all the spools and ribbons and things. And all the glue up here on the shelf. Glue guns here too. And pliers. X-Acto knife and ballpoint kit, and it has Velcro on the back. Sticks to the wall right there. On the bottom here, this side is perfect for the sewing machine case and my serger thread. Then I have more odds and ends, things for making miniatures, light tracing table, all kinds of embroidery thread, useful little scraps and felt, all filed, and it just slides, whoop, right in there. The drawer, the ribbons wrangled up, all of the clay. I've been collecting Tic Tac containers. I love how little drawer space these take up, and the window is crystal clear. I kicked out all of the office stuff from the craft cupboard, and it is now over here. So happy! Last summer, 4th of July, I did this tie-dye shirt with my family at this big get-together. Never actually done it before. I'm as ready as I'm ever gonna be. And they told me how to do it. Let's do it. You dry it out, let it set, and then you're supposed to rinse it out. Start with cold water and it gets warmer and warmer and warmer until it's super, super hot, until it can't be any hotter. And you just rinse it out until the water runs clear. Simple enough, right? For whatever reason, that was really daunting to me. I folded those shirts up and I put them on my craft pile. It sat there until very recently. I was afraid it would stay in the tub, stain my hands, not come out properly, screw up the washing machine. For as crunchy as I am, tie-dye is not really my thing. We did it. And it was really fun. I put a castle. in love with it. I mean, let's be honest here. I'm pretty sure it was intended as a children's toy. He loves to play with it. And the kinds of things that I want to do with it, craftily speaking, aren't really suited to a child's toy. So I bought another one. Yeah, bought a couple of castles. You see this cute little handle? I haven't decided if I'm going to paint it like stone, like a bridge, blue like the sky so we pretend like it's not there, or a rainbow. Is that too much? I spent 3.5 hours last night sanding it, and that's only the exterior. I wouldn't be surprised if it takes me twice as long to sand the inside because what? It's a castle. You can see I've already started working out the layout in the rooms, you know, my spatial reasoning, architect-minded mind. So you come in and there's like the little red carpet with the knights on the sides, and then you come in and there's the dining hall and kind of the throne room in the back and wine cellar, the kitchen, because you know when it's closed. Oh, conveniently located. Barrels. Gotta have barrels in a castle. They just look cool. Barrels are just cool. And then an armory, and there's the mage quarters. I'm totally gonna have goofy potions and like a bottle of Eye of Newt, a little princess suite, the royal quarters. I'm totally making a tiny telescope and putting it up on the tower, but also a catapult. You have to be practical. This little drawer here, you see the little, it's like a window, but really that's so you can stick your finger in and pull it out. I think this is going to be the dungeon. Is it a catapult or a trebuchet? Is it a children's toy? Small enough to go on top of one of the towers. I promise I won't go too crazy being all detailed about every single step of the way. I want to get in there with detailed painting and like the little miniatures and everything. And I solemnly swear on Stephen Beastie's cross sections of castles. It's appropriate. This is appropriate. We went to the VNSA book sale here, stood in line for 2 hours and got in, and I think we spent less than an hour browsing, but we knew exactly where we were going to go. They give you a map while you're in line, and we're like, okay, we're going to go here and there and follow this exact path and get as much done as we possibly can, and then meet back at the registers. And
9, 3, you can have that one back.
It's a wonderful book sale. Arizona, I think the second weekend of February every year they do it. You get books like 90% off.
That's great. Well, we're happy about that. Thank you very much.
I do still have the polymer clay. I got more colors to do some wood grain stuff. I've been watching lots and lots of Yvonne Williams tutorials and her live streams. Maybe one of these times I'll try a live stream. I'll pick one of these projects and we can just hang out. Anybody into that? Sewing is a little tricky because I know the machine is very loud on the microphone. Sanding the castles, same deal. But I'll find something. I made a tiny chair. I made this out of the top of a champagne bottle. The back of the chair is actually the ring that goes around the bottle. When you untwist it and pop it off, you disconnect the 4 points of it, retwist it, fold that in on itself so it's like the one loop sits inside the other one, and that becomes the back of the chair. The part that goes over the top is the seat and the 4 legs. They're so simple and so easy. They're so cute. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and you know, I am having a hell of a brain fog today. Ooh. Oh, we got some serious cobwebs in there. That's cool. It's ridiculous. Red light syndrome. That's a thing. Yeah, focus, focus. My goodness. Oh, there's a hummingbird on my feet right now. There's no red light on this camera. What was I talking about? Lots of that today. I'm having a hard time focusing and remembering. Fruit flies. Rhymes with demonic. And I can't get that out of my head, but it's not related, okay? Probably, admittedly, Italy has nothing to do with this. Not all demonic device. Not all demonic mnemonic device. Oh, shoot. I'm good. We're good. It's okay. It's okay, computer. We'll figure it out. Just chill. Stop it. It's okay. Got fruit flies. My computer just crashed. We're gonna carry on with my phone now. Knock on tech. P.S. If you get glue on your fingers, they won't unlock your phone. And if it takes you long enough to figure that out, you'll lock yourself out of your phone for a minute. Be gone. Go stuff a banana.